Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of Crewe Youth Evolution. We have done a little bit more business since the last video. I'll just start off with some of the transfers that we've got in. I got in Tyrell Warren because I was lacking it right back a little bit, and he can cover there for Nolan. And I brought in Broadhead, but I might be regretting making that decision because obviously he's quite young and he's going to take the emphasis off of Dale, who I want to be the understudy of my right midfielder. So we will see how we get on there. As for what we have done since the last game, we were knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Fleetwood, who were in League One. And luckily, it was not to be on the day. We played quite well, but they were just too much for us. And then we had a very harsh game against Newport County, where I conceded 3 penalties. Yes, 3 penalties, but they only managed to score one of them, luckily. Otherwise, it could have been a bit of a bigger game result. So that is what I've been doing since the last video. So for today's game, we're still with the 4-3-2-1 formation. We have Nolan back. He was injured from the last game. We've got Cook in defence next to NG, and then a Bakayoko. And the midfield three again is Walker, Grant and Ainley, with Cooper on the left midfield and a Broadhead stepping in at the right of midfield with Sterling up front. So we have a fairly young front three there. We are playing against a 3-2-2-1-2. So this should be an interesting game. So as the teams walk out onto the pitch, we are now ready to kick off, and off we go. Let's get the boys off with a bit of encouragement. Barnet are on the ball, Nelson through the middle to Winklinger, Cortez, Tarpey, Garrett holds the ball very well, and we can now hopefully move on from this interesting start. We're on the ball, NG throws it out to Cooper, Cooper's put it back into the middle to Ainley, Ainley's had a shot and completely been saved by Stevens, very easily indeed. Nolan with a throw in to Ainley in the middle, to Walker, and shoots wide. Come on, boys, we can get this done. So Stevens with his goal kick, pumps it long. NG with a header down, but they've got back into possession. Cook's very nicely cleaned it up. It's now forward with Cooper on the left of midfield. He's dodged one tackle. He's now put it into the middle. Walker's somehow just let it hit the back of him, and we're on the defence. It's Bakayoko. Back to Garrett. Garrett's boofed it long towards Sterling. Can Sterling grab it? Nope. Grant's there. Ainley into the middle to Walker. Walker's put it forward to Sterling, who's put it out to Broadhead, who's now running forward. Can we get across into the middle? Can we? Yes, we have Cooper to Walker, and it's saved by Stevens. Clough with a long ball up towards Tarpey. Tarpey's carried on running. Is he going to put it into the middle? He has. And I can't. No, please do. And we've conceded. Tarpey has got the first goal of the game just before half time. Tarpey crosses it in. Ankelo brings it back out to Veheletti, who's nodded it. Johnson nods it down to Tarpey. Not a good start. Just before half time. So it's half time. We need the boys to try something else in the second half. So we start the second half. Broadhead's come off. Dale's come on. We're going to rely on our own players here. Take off Atloney, and Dale's already making a mark, passing the ball around. Walker's now on the ball. Cooper's running forward, and it's a bad cross. Nolan with a free kick. Grant, Ainley, back into Grant, to Walker, to Cooper, into the middle. It's just gone behind Sterling, who's got it to Dell, and the keeper saves. Okay, Garrett with the goal kick up towards Sterling. Sterling's not got there. It's now a Grant. Ainley's put it to Walker, who nods it down to Grant. Back to Ainley. Forward to Dell. Dell's put an early ball in there, and Sterling's grabbed the goal! We're back in the game, boys. We're back in the game. Sterling, magnificent bit of play. Dell's made the difference there with a cracking pass up to Sterling. Ainley, Dell with the nice forward pass. Sterling's got it in from an acute angle, and we are 1-1. Can we push on now? Can we push on? It's Bakayoko to Grant, to Ainley in the middle. Walker has crossed it, I think. Didn't seem like much of a good cross though. We're on the defence. NG pulling off another one of his magnificent tackles. Dale's thrown it forward. Sterling's there, but the goalkeeper saves. We're on the defence. Johnson throws it to Tarpey, who's put it into the middle to Taylor, who's shot wide. Garrett with a goal kick. Hoofs it long. Can Sterling win this ball? Sterling hasn't won it, but we've got it back now. Grant's put it out to Kirk. Kirk's now making a run forward. Who's crossed it ball? And it's Dale. He's hit the post. It's Nolan to Ainley. Ainley to Grant. Grant's had a shot and it's gone well high out the stadium. And that was the final whistle. We've managed to rescue a draw late on, thanks to Sterling and a lovely ball from Dell, who's also managed to get player of the match after only coming on at half time. What a game. And yes, we've got a point at least, which was more than we looked like we were going to get at half time. So not a bad game. Okay, next up in our in this episode, we have bitter local rivals Port Vale. So this is a must win for us as a team. We've got to look at this one and think we really need this game to be our game. We need to make a mark on this one. We've got a couple of changes. Bakayoko, he got an injury during training, so Woodcock makes his first appearance for me. 18-year-old Scottish left back. So hopefully he's going to make his mark. Brought some youth into the team today. And pretty much everyone else start. Oh, Owen Dell is also. He's going to start today. He came on in the last game and he made the difference. So he's earned himself a starting place. 18-year-old Owen Dell. Apart from that, the team remains exactly the same as last time, with Garrett in goal, Nolan on the right, Cook and NG in the middle. And in the middle of the midfield, we've got the ever-present Walker, Grant and Ainley, with Cooper on the left of the midfield and Sterling up front. So without due course, let's get this game underway. So we're underway, and I've just completely made the wrong team talk. Right, it's Ainley to Grant. Grant up to Walker. Walker, he's put it back to Grant. Who's going to lose? Nope, he's put it out to Dell. Ainley to Dell. Dell's back to Ainley, back to Grant. He's taken it to Walker, to Sterling, to Cooper, and he shoots wide. Owen Dell with the throw in to Ainley, to Cooper. Doesn't win it. Grant's got it back. Walker's put it to Woodcock. Grant in the middle to Ainley, to Sterling, to Walker, who shoots wide. Another goal kick from Leighton. We've actually got somebody pushing him this time. Pike, nope, he didn't make it. Put out. Nolan tidying up. Garrett hoofs it long. Ainley. Owen Dell's not going to make it to that one. Nolan's now back on the ball. He's hoofed it forward towards Sterling, who's latched on, and he's earned himself a corner. Grant takes the corner. Pope's cleared it. Ainley's trying to get the ball back. Pike is now on the offensive. Great tackle there from Nolan. Nolan has put a great ball up to Sterling. And Sterling, he's hit the post. Oh my god, the goalkeeper saves and it hits the post. It's Wilson with a throw in for Port Vale to Pope, who's put it in the middle to Pike, who's given Garrett an easy save. We've already lost the ball. Nolan's won it back. It's Grant on the ball at the moment. He's put it out to Woodcock. He's put it to Walker, to Cooper. Ainley now on the ball. Puts it out to Dell, who's going to make a run, hopefully. and he's lost the ball. NG clearing it up, puts it forward to Sterling, who's hoofed over the net. He's offside. It's half time, it's all square. There's not really much in this match. Both teams have lacked the quality to get it into the back of the net. We're going to kick off the second half with the same players on the field, no substitutions at half time. Dale's going to hopefully make a nice run forward, and negative. Nolan with a throw into Cook to Nolan. He's gone forward to Sterling. Now Walker, he's put a lovely ball through the middle to Sterling, but Sterling doesn't test the goalkeeper enough. Grant with the corner, misses everyone, cleared out to Ainley. Ainley's hopefully going to put it forward, and there's no one there. And we've made 2 subs. Ainley and Cooper coming off so that Kirk and Finney can come on. And Kirk's already on the ball, puts it forward to Sterling, who's grabbed a goal! An instant goal. Straight after the substitutions, a brilliant little through ball from Kirk. And we have got the goal we have been looking for. Grant gave it to Woodcock, Woodcock to Finney. Finney to Walker, Walker to Kirk, Kirk straight through the middle to Sterling. And that was the 1-0. That's what we needed, boys. Corner to Port Vale. Whoa, it's a penalty. We've conceded a penalty, lads. Hopefully Garrett can save this. This is now the 4th penalty we've and Doyle's converted from the spot to put it 1-1 against our fierce rivals Port Vale. Calmly taken. Grant with the free kick, but he doesn't put it to anyone. We're now on the defensive. Doyle puts it forward to Pope. Pope's put it forward. Finney's intercepted it and put a nice ball through to Sterling. Can he convert it? No, he shoots wide. We're defending a corner here. Worrell puts it into the middle, but it's a great tackle from Grant. He's put it forward to Wintle, who's just come on for Owen Dell. Wintle's coming forward, puts it. It hits a player. It's completely gone wrong. We're going to go attacking for this last bit. Demand a little bit more from the boys. Port Vale making their last substitution. Worrell off. And Kay on. It's Garrett with the goal kick. Hoofs it forward. Can Sterling get on the end of this? Sterling's on it. Sterling's on it. He's running forward. But it's a lousy shot. Langton cleans it up easily. Woodcock with a throw in. Grant puts it to Finney. Finney's put it back out to Woodcock. Woodcock to Finney. To Sterling. To Walker. Leighton saves. Corner. Grant with the corner. Doesn't make it to our man. Sterling runs to catch the ball. He's put it to Finney. Finney's put it to Grant. He's put it back to Cook. Put it back to Finney. To Walker. Who's put it forward to Kirk. Cross it in. Oh, so close. Grant to Finney again. Walker. Penalty. It's a penalty, boys. 89th minute penalty. Sterling steps up. And Leighton saves. That was a poor penalty from Sterling. And that's the full-time whistle. Another draw against our fierce rivals. And, well, Kazini Sterling missed a penalty in the 90th minute there, which could have been the winning goal. But we've got the draw. 2 draws in the last 2 games, both 1-1. Could have done better, but all I can say is we have a bit of improving to do. As things stand, Crewe, we're now 13th, 1 win, 2 draws, 1 loss. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I'm just going to check what the overall competition. We were expected to be mid-table, so we're around about where we should be at this point in time. We have the Checker Trade Trophy coming up next against Oldham. We're gonna try and get to the next stage, followed by games against Grimsby and Chesterfield. So for episode 3, I think we will come back for the Cambridge and Exeter games. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. We've just had a cracking game against Port Vale, our fierce rivals. It finished in a draw. If you liked the video, liked what you've seen, then don't forget, please hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and please comment on my videos. Every bit of input is taken, and I just want to try and make these as well as I can do. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.